Hudson Show. I swear, these surprises do not stop.
We just getting into this thing.
Plus, the lovely Casey Wilson is here.
I love it.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
Wait until you see who is sitting next to me this morning. Tish Gailmard is here, and she comes in like Santa Claus because every time she comes in, she's got some type of a container, and usually it's covered in a sheet or something because the animals that she brings from the nature center are a little bit skittish. I always know you have a snake because you come in with like a lucite tub, and wrapped in a pillowcase.
Yeah, wrapped in a pillowcase. So this is our corn snake, and he is in the middle of shed.
Does he have a name?
This is just Corn. It's kind of boring, but we call him Corn. You can see he's really dull. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera or not, but he's very dull in coloration right now. Particularly his underbelly is really dull. So he is getting ready to shed, and this will probably be the last shed before he goes into brumation, which is the reptile form of hibernation.
He's beautiful.
Isn't he gorgeous? Even dull, he's absolutely spectacular.
So I was telling Tish the other day I had taken my dog for a hike over at Enterprise South, and there's this kind of high or up trail that I kind of like because it's not so crowded, and I was getting on there and this man stopped me and he said, oh, by the way, be careful, we've seen, and I was by myself, and he said, we've seen 3 rattlesnakes today. So I walked like a ballet dancer down that path, but you said I should have clapped.
Well, you know, if snakes feel vibrations, they don't hear. So if you're concerned, stomp your feet when you're walking, clap your hands when you're walking, start singing. You know, create those vibrations, sound waves that then the snake is going to feel. And then hopefully he'll move off the trail before you see him.
So I told that story for a reason, because clearly I did not want to get attacked by a rattlesnake. I mean, who would? But we need snakes.
Oh my gosh.
And he is gorgeous. Don't be afraid of him if
They're
you see
so
him.
incredibly important to our environment. This is nature's pest control, and they do it all for free. They're eating all the rodents out there that can make us so sick. You remember the plague hundreds of years ago, it almost wiped out the human population.
Right.
That was from fleas on rats and mice. These guys kill those rats and mice and eat them and consume them,
right, thus
keeping our environment healthy. And when our environment is healthy, we humans are healthy.
So he's molting.
Molt, yeah, you could call it a molt.
What do you call it?
A shed.
Oh, okay. So he's, oh, that's right, because birds molt.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
He's shedding. So will we possibly walk through the woods this time of year and see just snake skins?
A shed, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're all out there probably getting some last meals before it gets really cold, consistently really cold. And so some of them are going to shed a last skin. Some of them may not. You have to remember, this snake is about 20 years old. He's very, very old. Yeah, he's a very old snake. No. He's getting a little bit warm now that I've been holding him.
You know, when you're up close to him, you can see, though, how iridescent he is. He looks a little bit more shimmery up there than he does back here.
Very shimmery. He's just gorgeous.
It's funny because you sat down with him with your purple sweater on and your colors just pulled.
Yes.
So y'all are doing something this week. No,
it's coming up in the fall. We've got 2 float through the forest paddles. So you'll go out with one of our naturalists in our canoes and paddle Lookout Creek in this spectacular foliage. Wow. And if you've never paddled Lookout Creek before, it's a wonderful paddle. It's a smooth paddle. The creek is wide in many places. It's just a really, really pretty place to get in a boat.
So is that something, do you have to be a member to do that?
No, you don't. You can just make a reservation. Yeah, you don't have to be a member.
But you do pay?
There is a fee for it,
okay.
Yes.
And the Nature Center has done something different in the last few years, and it's worked so well. If you want to go and visit the Nature Center for any reason, there's no longer an entrance fee.
That's right.
They just ask you to contribute if you feel called to.
We're a donation-based model. We want to be available to everyone in the community, regardless of whether you can afford it or not. So we'd love for you to give us a donation. We'd love for you to be a benefactor. We'd love for you to be a member. If you can't, please come enjoy our property. We want you to enjoy nature, and we want you to get immersed in nature and feel the healing spirit that it gives you.
And if you're a business out there, go have a retreat there at the Nature
Absolutely.
Center. And gift giving, I know I keep talking about this all the time, but it's a great gift to give.
It
membership.
is truly the best deal in town. A family membership for a whole year is less than $100. And the bonus is you get reciprocity at other nature centers and botanical gardens. So for instance, if you take a membership out with us, you can go to Atlanta Botanical Gardens for free.
I only have 30 seconds, not even. His eyes are cloudy.
His eyes are cloudy, so that's part of when they get ready to shed. Their eyes cloud over. Now this snake is so old he actually has cataracts.
I figured that's what
So
you
his eyes stay cloudy all the time.
Okay.
But if they didn't have cataracts, they would cloud over right before the shed.
I like you, Corn.
He's so great. He's just wonderful.
So are you.
Thank you.
What does searching for a Medicare plan feel like?
It's kind of confusing.
It's so complicated.
We get tons of mail, tons of calls. It's annoying.
eHealth is a less stressful way to find health insurance. To prove it, we found people looking for a new Medicare plan, and we monitored everyone's stress. Your mission today is to find a